It's college football time once again, but first and foremost, on another note, on a sad note in the sports world, John Saunders from ESPN passed away at 61 years old. I love this business. I make a lot of money in this business, but I'm a passionate sports fan, and I appreciate a commentary, a guy that just absolutely brought it every day. And so my thoughts and prayers are with his family. We lost a good one today. With that being said, Drew Martin and I are going to go ahead and continue our preview of the Sunbelt Conference. Today, we're talking about UL Lafayette. They're plus 800 to win the Sun Belt. 6.5 is what their team total is set at. And also, Coach Mark Hudspeth, he's got his work cut out for him this year. All right, their starting quarterback last year is gone. The guy behind him, okay, has now been converted into a running back. Drew, what do you think this team's chances are of eclipsing a 6.5 team win total? And do you think this team has any shot in grabbing, the fame that they used to have when they used to be one of the favorites in the Sun Belt?
Well, yeah, Brenner, thanks for having me on, and my condolences obviously out for John Saunders as well. Sad day in sports, just like you, big fan of him. But yeah, on a positive side, I'm excited to talk some college football, heading down to Lafayette to talk some Raging Cajuns football with you. And to answer your question, I'm positive on the Raging Cajuns. Catching 20 points to Boise State at home week 1, I think the market is undervaluing Lafayette here. They were minus 11 in turnovers last year, and they return Elijah McGuire, the 2014 Sunbelt Player of the Year. He's the only active running back with 3,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in college football. He's going to be running behind the biggest offensive line Lafayette's had in years, and Mark Hudspeth, I think, is a great coach. So yeah, I'm looking to bet on Lafayette this year, Brenner.
Yeah, and I think it was just an off year because previous to that, he was like 9-4 for 4 years straight. McGuire can bring it, and I just hope he can stay healthy. And if he stays healthy, which he should behind that line, if he stays healthy, that should be the focal point of that offense, and I believe that it will be. I think they'll have no problem capturing a better record than 4-8, which is what they were last year. Again, this is a team that used to be a front runner in this conference, so they know what's ahead of them, and they know the teams they are facing. Now, looking at their schedule, besides the Boise State, do you see any shot whatsoever that they could give Georgia Southern a run for their money later on?
You know what, I do. They get a bye week, I believe, 2 weeks before the at Georgia Southern game, so a little bit of time to prepare for that option. And actually, their 2 bye weeks are separated nicely in the middle of the season. So I think that their schedule plays out well. I actually conceivably going into their first bye week, they could be 4-1, possibly even 5-0 if they can pull that upset week 1. So I actually like ULL over on their 6.5 season win totals, Brenner.
I do too, and I still think that line's a little bit inflated as well. Boise State is just not the same team as years past, and UL Lafayette, they got a lot of talent. All right, viewers, you heard it, Sunbelt Conference, UL Lafayette, look out. This is a team that should eclipse 6.5 team win totals. Hey, Drew, thanks so much for being back with us. All right, Sunbelt Conference, that spells cashing tickets in college football. Let's get it done, and I'll talk to you again real soon, my friend.
Yeah, excited to talk some more Sunbelt with you, Brenner. Let's cash those tickets.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.